My friends, I have lived through 16 market crashes, built fortunes from ruins, and watched empires crumble while patient men prospered. What I am about to share with you is not theory. It is not speculation. It is the distilled wisdom of 8 decades spent studying human behavior and market behavior, and discovering they are one and the same. The greatest investment you will ever make is not in stock, bonds, or real estate. It is in yourself, in your discipline, in your character. Everything else follows from this single investment. Let me tell you what discipline truly is. Discipline is compound interest applied to human behavior. Just as a dollar saved and invested grows exponentially over time, so does every disciplined action. The problem is that most people cannot see this growth. They cannot see it because it happens slowly, quietly, beneath the surface. They want immediate returns, instant gratification, quick profits. But wealth, real wealth, is never built quickly. It is built through patient accumulation of small advantages, repeated endlessly. I bought Japanese stocks in 1960 when everyone said I was a fool. They laughed at me. They called it madness. But I had studied. I had disciplined myself to look where others refused to look. 15 years later, those positions had multiplied 30-fold. That is not luck. That is discipline compounding over time. Every day you practice discipline, you are making a deposit into an account that cannot be seized, taxed, or devalued by any government or market force. This account is your character. And character, my friends, is the only asset that appreciates forever. Now let me speak plainly about comfort. Comfort is the most expensive thing you will ever purchase. Its price is your potential. When you choose comfort over growth, you are not preserving anything. You are spending. You are liquidating your future. I have watched wealthy men lose everything because they grew comfortable. They stopped studying. They stopped adapting. They stopped disciplining their minds. They believed their success was permanent, that they had arrived at some final destination. But there is no arrival. There is only movement or decay. The market does not care about your past victories. Time does not care about your previous discipline. Both ask the same question every morning. What will you do today? When I was 75 years old, I learned Mandarin, not because I needed to, because I refused to stop growing. Comfort whispered, "You are old. You have earned rest." Discipline answered, "Age is irrelevant. Growth is eternal. Every day you must make this choice. Comfort or growth, ease or effort, stagnation or expansion. The choice seems small in the moment, but compounded over years, it determines everything. Let me now address time directly. Time is the only currency that matters. Money can be earned again. Reputation can be rebuilt. Health can sometimes be recovered. But time, once spent, is gone absolutely. There's no recovery, no second chance, no reprieve. Most people treat time casually, as if it were abundant. They say, "I will do it tomorrow. I will start next week. I will change next year." But tomorrow is a fiction. Next week never arrives. Next year is a fantasy. There's only now, this moment, this decision. When I invest, I do not think about timing the market. I think about time in the market. The man who tries to time the market wastes both time and opportunity. The man who gives time to the market allows compound growth to work its miracle. The same principle applies to every area of life. You cannot time discipline. You cannot wait for the perfect moment to begin. You must give time to discipline and let it compound. 1 hour of focused study each day seems insignificant, but over 1 year it becomes 365 hours of mastery. Over 10 years it becomes Let me show you the mathematics of small actions. If you improve by 1% each day, at the end of 1 year you are not 1% better, you are 37 times better. This is the power of compound growth applied to behavior. But it works in reverse as well. If you decline by 1% each day, at the end of 1 year you have declined to nearly nothing. This is why consistency matters more than intensity. The man who exercises intensely once a month will never match the man who walks 30 minutes every single day. The investor who makes one brilliant trade will never match the investor who makes small, intelligent decisions consistently. Consistency is invisible at first. It seems meaningless, but given time, it becomes unstoppable. When I started my investment career,